Hello and welcome each and every one of you. With you today is me, Daiga, multilinguistic international coach therapist from DCTcentre. And with me is wonderful, lovely Eda Naz, celestial guide, spiritual artist, intuitive tarot reader. For private tarot readings, you are welcome to reach out to Ed directly. Contact details are below in description. If you or some of your close friends and family is ready to deep healing, personal growth, or a therapeutic support, I offer private and group holistic therapy sessions designed to support mind, body, and soul. All contact details are available in description below the video. We both work online as well as face to face. So wherever you are in the world, distance is never a barrier. If you resonate with our work, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube and Rumble channels. Your support helps us reach and help more people. So, okay, now we need to get back to both of us. Hello.
Hello, Daiga.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm very excited for our new show.
Yeah, same here.
I'm doing fine. I'm ready for our new journey.
Definitely. It's going to be a hell of a journey, I'll say, with all the readings and the intuition.
Have you actually put out cards for how our work together will go?
I won't tell you that. I don't want to jinx it,
I did. I actually did. I'm not as much as you tarot reader now. No. That's just my hobby, what I'm doing sometimes, yeah, for clarity. But I actually put out tarot reading for what our work together will be. And if we manage to incorporate each of our tempers and everything, yeah, if we manage to incorporate everything, it could be very successful.
Yeah, I see that potential too, without needing a card draw. Without actually needing to interpret a card for our collaboration, I can already sense that it is going to be a successful one.
Yeah, so I really very excited for our work together. Okay, we start at the moment today. We start as our previous shows. What I've been doing seems fine to people. Like when everybody in show have reading, and that one is possible when everybody can choose object, yeah. And at the moment on the screen there is 3 objects. One of them is ceramic angel, another one is akashic tarot deck, and third one is tourmaline pyramid. So everybody who is watching our show now and who will be watching our show in the future, please choose one of those objects, which one really talks to you. Yeah. And on the end of the show, Eda will do reading especially for this object, for everybody who choose whatever object you are choosing. So everybody who is tuning in our show will get reading. Yeah, ceramic angel, akashic tarot deck, and tourmaline pyramid. So that's great. Now, are you ready, Eda, for our first question?
Yes, I am. Sure.
Okay, there we go. Liam is asking, what you can tell me about my life for the near future?
Okay, the name is Liam, am I right?
Liane.
Liane.
Latvian name, Liene.
Liene, okay, so she wants me to do a general reading on her current situation and what is upcoming for her. Am I
Yeah,
right?
what is upcoming? Yeah. What you
Okay.
can tell about my life for the near future and what's upcoming for her?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a reading first of all to your current life. Then the second card will be about your future. So what I'm getting is the first of all Knight of Swords. So this card, it's actually I'm trying to show it without closing. Okay, yeah. So this Knight of Swords is actually when you see a knight, first of all. So there are four suits. You know that there is a cups for emotions, we have wands, we have swords, and we have pentacles. So when I see a sword, I immediately think about the thinking because swords are usually related to our thinking, and knight is where the action happens. So if I see that as a reverse, how I feel like is that you have been kind of like a stagnated in your thinking. So it could be like a mental blockages, or you will kind of like you don't know how to take the action of a certain topic. So there's something bugging you and blocking you to move forward. So with that in mind, I am going to take the second card to see what it is going to be about. So the second card is a reverse card as well. So reverse card means actually, so you have a card, and when it's reversed, it is actually the blockage. So this is how I interpret it. And the second card is the judgment. So what is judgment? As you can see in the card, people are raising from their coffins, and the archangel here is telling them what to do. So there is a new direction, there is a new path, a new life is possible for you. But this mental blockage will, if you don't act on it, because like what is tarot, and the idea behind tarot is they just show you the guidance, give you the guidance that you need, but it is up to you to take action or not. So if you don't take an action on this current situation of yours, the mental blockage. So whatever you need to do, for example, in order to clear my mind, I always go by the water, or drink more water. So water, it actually helps you to remove all the problems or like the blockages that you have. So drink more water, be near the water, meditate near the water, and you'll see where the blockage is. But if there is a potential that you won't be able to take this new life direction if you don't clear your mental blockages. This is how I feel. So meditate on it by the water, and when it comes to that point, the new direction will appear and you will be ready to take the action. But don't let it miss just because you have the mental blockage, or you have your like you have a lot of thoughts in your head. Don't let this opportunity to slip away.
Okay. Second, actually, question from Liene is what do I need to change in my life to be happy?
So there is an unhappiness ongoing in her life, and she is asking for a direction on what to do with that situation so that she can live an happy and a fulfilling life.
Yes.
So I'm going to draw a single card for this one. Give me a second. Okay. So it is actually the unhappiness comes from your material struggles. That's all I can say. So there is material things that are bugging you. Maybe you're afraid that you don't have enough money, or you cannot pay your rents, or there are things that you would like to do with your life, but they all require money and you don't have it. So the pentacles show money, earthly things, and in this card you are seeing two people outside. So they are not actually kept outside. So this is kind of like the mental blockage or the mental thinking that you have in your head, that you're, oh, I don't belong there, I don't deserve this, I don't um I'm not worthy of things. So those are the thinking of like your relation to money is where the blockage is. So what you have to do is, first of all, change your perspective of the money. Maybe you're thinking, oh, money is always a hard work and it's really hard to earn. No, that is actually creating a mental blockage for you, so that you cannot move forward or you cannot take action on different ways of like earning money. So what I can say that is that change that thinking. Maybe you can make a list of things that you are good at, that you have done so far, because I'm pretty sure that you have a lot of things that you have successfully completed. And if there are ones that, you think that you didn't give your like enough, or you just didn't get what you deserve, this is still a learning. And don't think that you're not worthy of money, because you are. And that mental blockage that you put yourself is that, oh, okay, I don't deserve it, I don't belong to that group, or I don't belong where wealthy people are. This is what blocking you, and unhappiness comes from that thinking. So first you should change this, then you will be able to move forward and live a happy and a fulfilling life.
I would suggest to actually come to me, uh, book session with me, and we could work together on this. So I think you will need some support with that.
Definitely. Sometimes we are not able to see what is blocking us, and this is perfectly normal, because so you're so caught up with all the things that you have to do, all the things that you are responsible of. You just cannot see your direction clearly, and this is where therapy comes in. I've been taking therapy for years, and it is probably the best investment that I did for myself, and I still continue. Like every week we go in a session, I talk about things, and now that she knows my patterns as well, she kept saying, oh, this is the fallback that you're having, remember that happened before, and now you know how to solve it. So we have that kind of a conversation, and it is really enlightening.
Yeah, exactly. Because I find for myself and for my clients, it's helping them see from different perspectives. It's helping them notice those weaknesses in yourself, and when you're falling back. So yeah, okay. Thank you for that. Next question is from Rodney, and that's like a question for everyone, not personal one. In alternative news, we can more and more see the videos and articles. The medbeds are here, and we can start book the appointments. How much true is in that? Will it be happening in the near future?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand the question. So can you repeat that again, please?
Um, in alternative news, we can more and more see the videos and articles. The medbeds are here, and we can start book appointments.
What is
How
mad bad?
medbeds? Ah, I didn't know you don't know what is medbed. Okay, medbeds is from let's say that's like light capsules. Which one with light energy and with unconditional love energy, yeah, like pure energy, pure frequency. It's healing your body, soul, mind. It's actually bringing you back to dormant DNA.
Okay,
Where
so it's a scientific thing
it
that is
is,
invented.
it is already, it is, and it's like used for some time now, yeah, but
Hmm.
it's not given out to public yet. And let's say um, conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's now more and more is putting out that this technology actually is around already for each person, yeah, and you
Mm-hmm.
can start book appointments. And the question here is how much true is in that? What cards can say how much true is in that? Will it be happening in near future?
Okay, I'm going to draw two cards. The first card is going to be about how much um, truth that actually this technology has in it, and whether it is like doing what it's promising to do, and whether it is available to the public. Okay, what I can say, Sal, about this technology. So this exists. First of all, the card that I drew was Ace of Cups. So what aces do in both four suits is that it's a new beginning. So because it has the number one, and number one is always the new beginning, it's the start of the things. And cups, when you see it, it's the emotion. So what you just Daiga told me, that it is actually has some truth in it, and it is related to emotions. So it's promised that it's a new technology, it's a new invention that is has a close relation to how we feel. And yes, so that exists and it's true. Whether people are have started using it, that's the second question. So what I drew was the second of pentacles. Remember what I told you about pentacles is that pentacles are always related to earthly matters. And the second of pentacles is showing me that it is juggling, as you can see, between two. So, and the reverse is that it is possible that some people are getting this treatment, but on a condition. So I can't tell you what the condition is. It is probably the money, because it's relate this card is related to money, and it is possible to get it, but in an exchange of, I'm assuming, and a large amount of money, I say. So people are getting in an exchange of money. So it's the truth that people are getting it.
I think that's about what's been happening all the time, because only elites already for years been using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think this what you see in the cards at the moment is what was happening all the time with them. Yeah, let's try let's try ask this question, will we actually see in near future for ordinary people, because uh, apparently there will be med beds available for free for everybody who wants to go on them. Yeah,
So
that
the
will be rolled out like in all countries. It will be rolled out.
this card is always the second card. Two of Pentacles is already telling me that kind of a no, um, but a no that might change in near future. So I'm going to ask for a clarification from my
Mhm.
deck. Will it be available to public in the near future? So the card that I picked is Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups in like on the upright position, you can see that a woman holding a cup that is in a very I say careful and just a careful way. So that card is as reversed, as you said it, like the queen is always nurturing, but I think this, even if it will be available to the public, it won't be in a way that is already available to the elites or the certain amount of people. So, for example, you can describe it as like a perfume. So there are two, it's the same brand, it is the same collection, but there are two types of perfumes. One is a little bit cheaper for a lower budgeters, and the other one is probably like the expensive one that you get the full, I say, aroma. So imagine that, or like an upgrade. For example, you have ChatGPT and you have ChatGPT 5. So it might come as public, and so it will be publicly announced, but I don't think it will be fully given to the public as it is given to the elites.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and will we see QFS, that's Quantum Financial System, up and running in England till the end of this year?
So it's a question from who?
Rodney.
Rodney. Okay, Rodney. So QSS, Quantum, can you repeat?
QFS, Quantum Financial System. That's new, completely new money system, which one supposed to take over from this money system what we have at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so at the end of this year, you're asking?
Till end of this year, will we see this happening?
Will this new financial system be implemented until the end of this year? Well, the card that I drew is 3 of wands. So 3 of wands is related to creation and putting out in the world. As you can see, as the card suggests, that there is a man looking forward. So this card is telling me that it is a yes.
Great. Because really at the moment many channels is telling that this is in the works and this will be released very soon.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So we get another confirmation now from you about that as well. Great. Third question from Rodney today is Mother Earth collective energy rise up to that point when it matches extraterrestrial energy that allows them to come in with extra reinforcement to implement the changes we need?
Okay, to summarize, the question is extraterrestrial beings feel the nature.
I think this question really is, are we actually ready to receive extraterrestrial
intervention
and support for our changes to move forward faster?
Okay, I'm going to draw 3 cards. The 3 cards that the reason why I'm doing this is that I would like to see the past, present, and the future. From my perspective, they are already here. They've been always here. Just the question is actually, are we ready to see them? Are we ready to receive their messages?
I think so. That's you see. You see what is going on here. I think that those who are wide awake, like you and I, and Rodney as well, we already know they are here. I myself communicate with Pleiadians. I communicate with Galactic Federation of Light and Pleiadian Council of Light. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm already in communication with them, but I'm not ready yet to see them. My vibration is not strong enough for them to actually come to my bedroom and say hello to me.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is also related to your soul contract as well. So there will be many different lives that we have already lived and we will live. This is what we believe. And every lifetime, the soul is kind of like heading to a direction where all the karmas are resolved and you become more like knowledgeable, wise soul. So, for example, for this lifetime, maybe what you signed with them was to just to communicate, and maybe next lifetime you'll get the chance to see them. So it is all about like the soul contract that we signed upon coming here. It will be in this lifetime, it will be in the next lifetimes, or maybe you have already met them and in coming years you will remember it. So instead of drawing three cards, then I'm just going to um, ask whether it is possible to see them coming or see them showing themselves to ordinary or like
Yeah,
people.
ordinary people who at the moment is not wide awake yet.
Yeah. Is it this year that you're going to show? No. Why no? Because what I picked is the death card. So this could seem a little bit daunting, but death card amplifies that everything has been completed for this period of time, I say, and a new beginning is about to start. So death card represents that. So everything has happened, now is the new thing that is to appear. But if I have it as a reverse, that question to the answer to your question is no.
Nor those people who are still asleep don't not going to have knowledge about it yet.
Not yet. No, not yet.
They obviously, I understand that they obviously not ready to hear about that.
Yeah, I think we have more to see. The world has more to see before they actually, show themselves. So there will be a fight between good and the bad, the light and the dark. And we have to experience this first. So this is our karma. This is what we have to see as a people who are already living on this earth. Then they might come and see themselves, or when they actually show themselves, it could be a sign where the world might come to an end and a new era will start as well. So some of them say this, for example. So it's totally up to us and totally up to light to come together, because dark is they are coordinated, they already have cooperated on things and they are acting bam bam bam. But when it comes to light, the good people, I think we have a long way to go in terms of how we coordinate and come together. And this is what we should be focusing on, even before focusing on them to show themselves to us.
I think at the moment it's all for us who is awake. I think for us it's moving forwards in one direction, and for those who are still asleep, it's moving
Hmm.
forwards in the different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not we those who are working on themselves, those who are ready and wide-minded and open for changes and a new future. They already are building this new future with their energies. We are creators. At the end of the day, every art thought, yeah,
Hmm.
is creation. We
Yeah.
continuously keeping creating, and if we believe in certain things, yeah, we create those in really in humanity stage.
I mean, we all have a role here, right? So some of them are to experience, some of them to have experienced, and now it is time to action and help the others. So we have different missions, and for our mission is basically to, help those who are struggling to come to their senses, and they're trying to, wake up, but they need our help.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you very much. Next question is from Diana. What cards can say about my life and well-being moving forward? What cards can say about my life and well-being moving forward? Let's say
Okay.
in near future.
Um, Usually, there is a reason why this question is asked. So, there must be a certain topic that she wants to know more about. So, in order to determine that, I'm going to draw three cards. So, what area that Diana is asking the guidance for, what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. Okay, Diana, you have been fighting a war where no one had kind of like a winning. So there are no hierarchy. As I say, like maybe there are people who are fighting for the same thing, but there is no winner. So I'd say in the past that happened, and that might have its effect on this current life, like what today, or it is still happening. So this is what I'm seeing right now. And as of today, I'm seeing wands. So wands are about actions, and this is an ace of wands reversed. So ace of wands, probably more than one people, maybe two to three people, are fighting for a new thing to come. But I think they all want to impose their own decisions or impose their own feelings about this topic. Could be that, for example, you want to buy a vase for your house and your kid wants it to be red. Your husband wants it to be blue and you want it to be green. So that's kind of stuff. It is still a vase. There is a topic, but everyone have their own like thinking. But since they are all equal, you are struggling to come to a decision for this one. um I still cannot see it is I see that it's related to action, but I don't know what the topic is. But what I can tell you about the upcoming days about this certain topic is that um it is going to come to an end. First of all, this is all I can say. There, but when it has come to an end, um, some will be upset. So this struggle, what I'm seeing here, it's completing in near future. So you don't have to fight for the same thing again. It has come to an end almost. It's near, but um, not in a way that would satisfy everyone. Um, it is probably it is you that you will be, not very satisfied with the result of this, quarrel or um, fight, I say, so to speak.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. At the moment is time for us to remind about everybody, please, who is watching this show, please choose the object. Yeah, we have three objects: ceramic angel, Akashic tarot deck, and tourmaline pyramid. And on end of the show, there will be reading for each of those objects. So everybody who is watching our show will get their reading. Okay. How you feel? Are we asking? I have prepared to ask actually first three zodiac signs what near future will bring for them. Are you happy to do that?
Yes, let's do
Great.
it. Please specify the signs.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. First sign is Aries, March 21st, April 19th. Yeah, what
Okay.
cards can say for near future for everybody who is Aries sign?
Okay. Lovely Aries. I'm asking my deck uh, about your near future and what is that you're going to experience, or what will be the dominant topic for the next week, for the next month. So it's the near future. So you are going to experience a days of, I say, or the weeks of creative spirit. So what is that creative spirit? Is that it's a feminine energy? If this is a feminine energy, and or for a male, it is to related to your feminine side. So where it is more nurturing, where it is the new projects are created, it is a nice, I say, period of time where you will have your creativity to a certain point that you, by using it, you can create new projects, new businesses. So it's a really good card that I have. Try to wear yellow. So yellow is going to attract that creative power that is around you already. So in order to manifest it, I highly suggest that you wear something. It could be like an earring or a dress. Just keep yellow things near to you for the next week, and you will see the opportunities for you to use your creative power that is given to you.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you. Very good reading for Aries. Now, next one sign is Taurus. April
Mhm.
20, May 20.
So, for those Taurus people out there who are listening to us, is that the loneliness has going to come to an end. So, there was a period, in a near period that is in the past, has been where you were looking for the answers on your own. So that kind of loneliness is from today and onwards is going to come to an end, but you need to allow it. So what I mean by allowing it is that, for example, you've been in the house, and maybe like between work and the house, so we just doing the same thing every day, and having a time for yourself. Yes, but this has been more of like not forced but chosen. So what I need you to choose for the next week is that just try to get rid of that lonely mindset and take yourself out for a walk or meet with your friends. So you just need to push it a little bit to out of that zone, so that you can come back to a life where you used to be with your friends and sharing things. So this card's telling me that that period has come to an end, and it is time for you to socialize.
Great. So go out. It's spring. Go out, socialize.
Yeah.
Yesterday was absolutely wonderful. I was out and about,
I was
and
really
it was
good.
so glorious day.
It was so good. Yeah, yeah. I was out as well.
Yeah, I so much appreciate all these crocuses and daffodils and everything. It's just beautiful. Okay, next sign is Gemini. That's
Okay.
May 21st, June 20th. What cards can say for Gemini near future?
So Gemini. Oh, okay, Gemini. There has been a phase recently where you had a lot of options, and you were kind of having a decision paralysis. So, which one to choose, where to go, they're all different from each other. So, it might have been quite hard for you to make up your mind about the new direction that you're going to take. Um, and that stagnation is also a period where it is, I'm seeing, has come to an end. So you will still have the options. So you'll have the different directions to go, but with a clear mind. So it is ending. Illusionment is ending. Now you're seeing the things as it is, and it is going to be easy for you to decide. So make up your mind, because you are giving the clarity is given to you for the upcoming weeks, so that you can make your decision.
Great. So that's all uh, we have for zodiacs today.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, three zodiacs, we will read next week. Probably, I think. Okay, now, um, how much time do you think you need leave till end of our show for reading these three objects? How many
Mm-hmm.
about you need for that?
I think like single for a single reading, I might need like 3 to 4 minutes.
3 4 minutes. So we have still we can ask couple more questions.
Please go ahead.
So, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Data is asking, I have to go to holiday and take time out of office for a week. Previous time when I take time out from work got unofficially penalized for it. Will this time all go smoothly? Will I be able to survive financially without with taking time out?
So the question is what she will like, what her will like, the financial situation, because she's taking the time off, and I assuming
She
it's
has
not
to
paid.
take, yeah, not pay time off. I understand from office, and previous time when she take all time off from office, she was unofficially penalized for it financially.
Hmm.
So how it all looks like this time? Will she be able to survive financially? Oh,
um yeah, the first question is that I am curious about, just to have a little bit of context, why you were penalized for taking the time off for yourself. So I'm going to ask that question to the deck, because I think it's important. So what you were penalized for? Hmm. Okay. So it is actually when you needed a little bit of rest. So probably for the, like I say, the last couple of weeks or months, you've been working a lot, and you just wanted a time off for yourself, the previous one, and you were penalized for that. But I think you shouldn't be penalized for asking the time off. Otherwise, you will be overworked and burn out, and you won't be able to function for weeks maybe. So what I suggest that for this time is to just, explain the reason why you need the time off. It could be just to, clear your mind or have a rest, both like mentally and physically. But there is an explanation needed. I don't know what kind of like a workplace would just penalize someone for asking a time off, but you need it. You need the rest. And by just explaining a little bit more, and going into the details, I'm not sure how comfortable you will be, because what I'm sensing is that just maybe you're not really comfortable about explaining the reasons to your managers why, but you don't really have to go into the detail, but do a little bit of explanation if you can. And whether this financially will affect you, what the cards are telling me is that maybe those people is a little bit hard to make an explanation to. Maybe they don't listen, or maybe they're too strict and they're just so self-centered that they don't really care about what others think. Um, it might be a rough talk. So they might come back to you and said you don't really need it, or just no. I mean, I might still penalize you, but I still suggest that you do that talk. And there is a chance that they might understand you and won't penalize you for it. But the cards are telling me that they're really hard to speak, and they tend to penalize you for taking the time off. But still, a talk is needed. Just try to take it a little bit, gentle. Go maybe a right time of the day, whichever you think is the right time for them, and do the talk, because you don't want to go and take the time off and be penalized afterwards. So this is what I'm suggesting you to do.
But on the end of the day, will financially she be able to survive? Probably
Well,
need another card for it.
yes, but it is totally up to her and to that talk how it will go. The clarity card that I'm picking here is well, don't listen what others says. So for example, you might be talking to your, so the cards are telling me that it's totally up to you to, shape this however you want. So it might come to a point where they are okay, you go and you won't be penalized, and or they will just go and say penalize you. So there are two options. Cards are not telling me exact thing, so there is no yes or no to this situation, but cards are warning me that you should be not consulting anyone else when you are going to do that talk. So it could be a colleague, for example, that telling you, oh, you should do that, you should say that. No, listen to your own intuition and say what you think is the right way of talking to them, or the right thing to say.
Okay, great, great. And last question from people, what we can do today is Anna is asking. I'm working hard, building my business, but seems that I just banging my head against the wall, as here is no improvement financially. Will it all change for me soon?
Okay, I am curious why you are not really improving, even though you work hard, and whether there is a chance for you to turn it around. What did you say the name was again? Daiga?
Anna.
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 Okay. Okay, I know. Why are you having this struggle that you think that you're stuck? Timing. What the cards are telling me that the timing is not right. So you might be maybe a little bit just, in a rush to get all the things done. But the cards are telling me that there is a timing and you should really be mindful about it. So try not to push it too hard, because what is going to happen, but it is destiny's on destiny's term, if you know what I mean. So it just, there are only so much you can do um until the time comes, and when these things are turned in a way that is beneficial to you. So this is the timing, this is the current situation. And what is going to happen in the future is that is awesome. So you are going to come to a point where you get the sign go from the universe. So it might come in like uh, through someone that you trust, someone that you have connections with, and they'll just maybe come and say to you that, okay, this is maybe an angel investor saying that, okay, this is the money, go and spend it in a way that you think is going to grow your business. So that sign will come to you and you won't miss it. Don't worry, it is going to be an obvious one. And from that point on time, you are going to soar. So the Knight of Pentacles are telling me that you will be ready for an action. So the timing is actually stagnated. Everything is stagnated for a reason. Maybe they are teaching you to be patient, or they are teaching you to be not to be, so negative about when you don't have the money. So everything is for a reason. Universe is delaying your progress on purpose. And when the time comes, you'll get the sign, and you'll just, you won't be like, you won't have to worry about the money from that point onwards.
So it sounds great. I think it sounds like Anna needs to learn same lessons as I do. I need to learn to be patient. I need to learn to trust universe.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so yeah, this trust is huge. It's huge when you all the time thinking about you have to trust only in yourself. Now rely the universe will work for you. It's huge. I think lots of people at the moment struggle with that.
Yeah, yeah.
So okay, now we're going to our objects. Choose the object. Very first object is ceramic angel. This beautiful ceramic angel. What
Okay.
cards can say about near future for everybody who choose this ceramic angel?
Okay, ceramic angel is a lovely angel. So, for the ones that are, that picked this um, angel, the ornament is going to be blessed with love. So certain objects appeal to you for a reason. So if you think that the angel appealed to you and kind of like spoke to you, that is going to be a blessing, where, and kind of like a blessing from the angels that you're going to receive. And also, I'm just going to draw 3 cards to see what else I can say about this. Okay. So the cards that I drew, they are sword heavy. So 2 of them are swords related. One major arcana, justice card. Um, they are at kind of like a point where they think they are fighting a battle on their own. So they don't ask for help. Um, Maybe they think that that is the right way to do. Um, but when it comes to uh, judging the situation, or like giving a judgment about that situation, is something that you cannot do alone. So you need others' expertise on the topic so that um, you could actually make the right choice. So angels are there waiting for you, and to bless you, but you think you have everything all together, everything that is necessary to move this topic forward, whatever that is, but you don't have every tool that you need, and you need others' help to make the right judgment.
Wonderful, wonderful reading. Okay, next one is reading for everybody who are choose this Akashic Tarot deck.
So
So
please go ahead.
what near future will be for everybody who choose this Akashic Tarot deck?
So this Akashic Tarot deck, why this object was actually appealing to you is that, so what are the Akashic records? Are the ones that are written in kind of like a big library, but where all the universe's information, what has happened, how the universe come together, and what is our purpose. So everything, that every question that you have in your mind about this like spirituality or the universe is in Akashic records. So it is a record that not everyone can actually have an access to. So only like high level spiritual beings are allowed to get the information from the Akashic records. So it is not something an earthly someone like us uh, are usually comprehend, not in a form of that at least. So it's not written anywhere. It is kind of like given to you or just poured to you so that you know of. So for those who picked Akashic records, there is an heartbreak. So I have the sports, and as you can see, three swords are piercing the heart. There's no blood because something has happened. It broke your heart, but you are healing. So you have started to heal yourself. But Knight of Cups, reverse Knight of Cups here are telling me that that heartbreak is somehow blocking you to fully take an action. For example, you have a heartbreak, maybe you don't want to go out and you just don't want to go to work, and everything that gave you joy in the past are not giving you joy right now. So just you feel that heartbreak so deep that you know it is um it is blocking you. But in order to move forward, you have to pour it to someone, whether it could be like a therapist or a nice, a close friend, parents, or whoever you think that might understand you. You have to talk to them to pour what you have inside, and you will get the relief that you need to move forward with your life. So, cards are telling that the heartbreaks are only temporary, life goes on. You just need to talk to someone so that you can take the full action. So once you poured your heart to someone, shared with it, you will get the relief. So when you are relieved, you will go like a balloon. So you are holding a balloon. Imagine that there is a balloon and there is a rock tied to that like the balloon, and it is kind of like letting that rock go so that you can just elevate. So let that rock go by talking to someone, and you will move forward.
Great, great reading for this Akashic Records. Uh, and last one is Tourmaline Pyramid. Very beautiful, many colored Tourmaline Pyramid.
Daiga, do you know what the tourmaline, this crystal for?
I don't know really. Sorry, I didn't look up. I didn't look up, but
So I'm just going to check because it's relevant. So tourmaline, I'm just rereading from the Google, that is the versatile multicolored gemstone best known for promoting energy flow, reducing stress, and providing this strong protective energy. So first of all, who are drawn to that gemstone is probably um, having an energy blockage, maybe in a stressful situation, and need some kind of like a protective energy, and the mental clarity as well. So this is what the tourmaline is for, and if you have it near you, that's great, but please do not forget to like cleanse your gemstones every once in a while. Maybe after each meditation you just put it under the full moon, or like rinse it under the running water. So those are like those gemstones are need cleansing on a regular basis, so that you can get the full benefit from it. And pyramid shape itself is up up direction, like it is showing it like there is a triangle, right? So that triangle is represents the universal, I say, knowledge. Then you just you have a connection with the universe, and what is above as below. So whatever you have there, you're taking it downstairs, the knowledge, the wisdom. So this is what the pyramids are for. And if you have it kind of like a pyramid shape, or you can even draw a pyramid like a seagull and put it near, or like in your bag where you carry it like around, because this is this shows that there will be a guidance, a wisdom going to be sent to you through the universe, um, in a form of tourmaline, where it will help you to clear energy blockages and provide you the protective energy that you need. Um, and let's see what the cards are saying about this. Okay, so cards are telling me that that energy blockage that you have is something that you created on your own. So, for example, there is you imagine yourself, you put yourself in a cage where you have the key to go out. So you have the key, but you're still putting yourself in that cage. So it is totally up to you to go out. If you use that key to go out from the cage that you created for yourself and put yourself in, you will be blessed by the nurturing energy of the Empress. The Empress that you say, that you see a card where it shows the feminine energy, the creative energy. So in order to meet with the creative force, meet or get the signals and the messages from universe, you need to take yourself out of the cage that you created for yourself. What if you don't? If you don't create it, then you will continue to feel left out or not worthy of things, and you won't be able to get the abundance that universe is providing you. So the cards are clearly telling me here that you just, everything is in you, everything is kind of like a blockages that you created for yourself. It's up to you to get rid of it and, you know, get the signals and the messages and the abundance universe is giving you, or um, you will continue to feel like this, in like, you know, not worthy of or not getting the abundance. Maybe you just think that, you know, money never finds you, then it won't. So this card is telling me that it's totally up to you to decide to get the abundance that is already given to you. You just get, you know, the dark glasses in your eyes, that you just get it out so that you can see clearly. But everything is created uh, in your own, you know, in your own brain. You just have to, you know, change your perspective on looking things.
Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for all this reading. Do you have anything else you want to say to our viewers today?
Today's message to our audience is that it's about anger. So anger is a feeling where it drags you more. So some people are cling to the anger that they have inside themselves. For example, you are angry for your mom to, you know, maybe left you when you were a kid, or you are angry to your boss that not giving you the money that you deserve. So we all have some, like, you know, angers that are resentments that are inside us. So that feeling is actually is not good for you, because it also blockages the abundance to find you. So in order to get rid of that anger and take a positive outlook on life, I suggest that you do a little bit of training. So sweating is actually a good thing for your physical body and the mental as well. So when you sweat, you get rid of the toxins. When you exercise, you just clear your head. And for that anger and resentment that is in you, can only be get rid of by moving your body. So just, you know, the traumas are real, they just, you know, find their way on hips. So by moving your hips, for example, is a really good way to, you know, heal the trauma, or exercise. So this anger thing is that you're having, see why you have it, why you still have it, and try to make a peace with it, because it is a kind of like a bag that you are carrying, and it slows you down, but it shouldn't have.
Okay. Thank you very much, Eda, for this wonderful readings, and we're going over time. Thank you very much, everybody. So now we, if this episode is spoken to you, it is not by accident. For deep intuitive clarity, book your private tarot sessions with Ed. For structured emotional healing and transformational therapy, contact me for private or group sessions. We both work internationally, online. Distance is not the barrier. So All contact details, how to reach us, is below the video in description. See you next week, and God bless.